Hi, welcome back. Today, well, it's Saturday. It's what time? 5 o'clock. And I've been piddling around all day here, doing this, that, and the other. And I've been doing knives. Okay. I had them all lined up right here, and I took them and heat treated them earlier today, and got them all cooled down and everything. They're in the freezer right now. I'm waiting on is to probably go out tomorrow, Sunday, maybe Monday, and get some dry ice so I can pack them off in dry ice. I've got 20 in the box in the freezer right now. So to get a jump on it a little bit, I'm going to do make a few leather sheaths ahead of time. Now, it don't matter. I'm going to make them big enough that they will take that. And I've actually made, I think, 3 that I've made left-handed. So already, I mean, I done that here a while back. And so anyway, you know, they're Kydex sheath, but I'm going to go ahead and do about, I don't know, I'll probably do about 5, maybe 6, and they'll be the taco sheaths. They'll be just here's my pattern right here, and you just bend it over right there. It's got, yeah, and you make sure when you're orientating these sheaths. Now, I'm going to go into that just a little bit right now for everybody that might want to know this. Daniel at DK Ironworks, he made a Kydex sheath the other day, and he forgot to orientate his knife the way he wanted it, the color out. And I've done the same thing 100 times. I mean, it's, you know, that's the reason I make them where I can put them either way, like that, or make them all the same color. But it's no matter. But you just have to kind of pay attention there. And once you get it done a few times, you'll know from then on. You just have to think about it for a second. Probably more than the old gray cells can handle anymore. But so with this up right here, this side, which facing you is my right hand side right here, be the right hand side on the inside of it right there. Got the squares for the belt loops, for the leather belt loops. Now if you're going to make a left-handed one, this right here, well, to be right-handed, it's this right here, this checkerboard is on this pattern, is facing up. And up is the meat side of the hide, not the hair side. Hair side's outside. Inside's the meat side. So with this up right here on the meat side and everything, it'll be a right hand sheath. You can mark your spots for it and everything like that. Go ahead. But if you don't mark it, you can do it either way. But that's just the way I do it. And all you got to do to make a left hand carry sheath, it's a taco, like I said. It puts this curved edge at the front and the seam at the back, and put it over here on the left side like that. Well, you just turn it over and you put this side out and put it down right there. You know, you just pick it up. This would be the out. This would be the face side. This would be that. This side would go toward the skin side. This would be up is the meat side, and everything like that. And it would bring you like this. Let's see if I can get this in frame. I don't know. Right there. I'm upside down here. Okay. I've got this one marked right here. This one is for a right hand carry. It's on these right here, these squares that I've blocked out. Let's see, let me telephone. Get you on in here. Don't worry about my atrocious handwriting and what I've written. It ain't probably illegible anyway, but this is for a right hand carry. Okay, right there. back it up. Okay. And see, this is the inside. This is what you'd say the meat side, where they split it and they get the suede from. And then this is the slick side right there. That's the outside. That's the higher side. So with that, with it like this right here, with the squares, with the squares to the left on this right here, you fold it, it'll be a right hand carry. And if you want a left hand carry, this is on this right here, you just do it like that right there. You just swap it over and then put the put your squares with your belt loop on the right hand side of it, and that would fold it over this way and it would hang this way, so it would be a left hand carry then. Anyway, that's the way I figure it when I do it. So, and the same way, ugly. Okay. So anyway, that's the way I figured on this. Then I've got to get some. I really don't have any more thick leather. I need to get some more 8-9 ounce for band for the darn it, I'll think of it in a minute. For the spacer back there on it. This. I can't think. I told you, brain fog. But anyway, I'm going to probably cut out about, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 of them this evening. Like I said, I'll have to glue up for some to make belt loops out of, because I don't have anything real thick. But I can take this and double it and put the meat side, make a sandwich, and it will hold more than, it'll be easy. I mean, be awful hard to take apart. So I'll do that. But anyway, that's the way I've got this. I'll add, another part to this. It's just basically sewing, but I'll show that too. So when I get ready to do that, it won't be this evening. It'll probably be the next couple of days. So while I'm cutting, I figured I'd tape this part of it, show kind of this part of it, the layout, and my reasoning behind it. Now, on mine, this right here, from here to here is 5 1/4. It's 8 inches long. Let's see. Actually, it's 8 1/4 long. Excuse me. Now, I'm going to line these with lambskin. You do not have to. You do not have to do that if you don't want to. But I want to. Keeps it from scratching the knife up so bad when you're taking it in and out and everything else like that. And it helps add friction to the sheath so it won't come out. There's be no retention, no retaining strap or anything else on this. This is just a straight taco style sheath, and you put the knife all the way down in it, and there'll be just a little bit hanging out. So you can do whatever you want to with it, except for carry it like this, or a scalp carry. So you might be able to scalp carry it like this across your chest a little bit on an angle, but you can do that. Well, I've got company, so here I'm coming up here now, so I'm gonna end this and get back to cutting out. I'll come back and show you the sheaths, show cut out when I got them. Okay, I made it back, neighbor. Come and talk to pole shed for a few minutes, a little bit, and I went ahead and cut all of the sheaths out that I had marked. So here's 5 of them. Meat side, always mark a X on the inside, always, or I do. It's meat side, hair side, same way. There it is. Some of this leather, I mean, you can mess it up and everything. That's how you get left-handed sheaths or right-handed sheaths. You goofed, and I've done it. So yeah, it's easy done. This is just my system for doing it. If it's a right hand, carry taco sheath, it's gonna the squares is gonna be your square and your holes is gonna be on your left hand side, and then once you fold them together, puts them right back here, which is right here, puts it right on your right side. So same thing for the left. If they're over, you want them on the left, you want them over on the right side here, looking at you from the inside. I always do everything from the inside. I do. Anyway, so there's 5 of them. I've got them all marked and cut out. They're not drilled or nothing, no holes or anything in there. So since I do not have any, this is 4-5 weight leather, by the way, and so that's another reason I'm going to line it, make it a little heavier duty. And so I don't have any thick stuff for a belt loop, so I'm going to make it. And let me get you down here on the bench, I guess, whatever, if I can. Let me draw it up here. Well, still hadn't got back from Christmas vacation yet, so everything's a mess. So yeah, okay, right here, this is seatbelt material I use to make my hangers for my Kydex sheaths. So, and I cut them about 5/8 to 3/4 wide. And I cut 5 of them. I got 5 sheaths, so I cut them, and cut them 3 1/4 long, and about anywhere from 5/8 to 3/4 inch wide. Now, here is my leather. The 5. See, this is the 4-5 weight, even together, twinned. It's not super thick, not like this piece right here. This is a piece of 8-9 weight right here next to it, and it's still thicker than 2 of the others. So anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure these and cut them off at 4 inches. I've got 10 of them to do, so let me get them all cut, and I'll come back and I'll show you what next step is. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. These pieces of leather are 4 inches long to make a belt loop out of, and I'm going to put a piece of nylon, because they are so thin, put a piece of nylon in between them and I glue them together. So if I can get this open, alright, glue sets up in there. Doesn't matter how you wipe it down. Give me a glue pot one of these days. There we go. Okay, that'll do it. Yep, this contact cement is some good stuff. Just don't rub any up your nose. No. Now, that's what you want. Try not to get it on the sides off of it if you can help it. Okay, there's that. Never go this way over the edge. Always come off for your work. the edge clean. Okay, there's that right there. Let it cure off for a few minutes. This stuff's supposed to be dry or tacked off when you get it. So these are just some pine boards a buddy of mine had, and he gave me a few little scrap pieces here. I wanted them because they're really rich with resin. They're what we call fat wood. You might call it fat lighter or whatever. Like that. Either fat lighter or rich pine. Grandpa always called it rich pine. So, and he cut pulpwood for a long time. So, now. I'll show you these two. I've got others to. I've got 3 more to do after this. So anyway, all right. When I get them all done, I'll come back and show you what I've got to do here. Okay, I'm back. I got them glued up and they're dried off, tacked off good. So I'm just going to do the one, then I'll do the other 4. But they all do the same way. Believe it or not, this piece of nylon webbing right here has been glued on both sides. It just soaks into it. So what you want to do is you want to come about 3/8 of an inch or so down through there like that, and just run it right down the middle. There we go. That ought to do it right there. And you take this one and you start right there. Now I was just going to make these an inch wide, but my ruler is 1 inch and 1/8. So anyway, that's what they are. Now here is a nice little Harbor Freight tool. It's got just a hammer that's got different faces you could put on it. So I'll put it right here on the edge of that, and you just now, that gives you enough that you can, if you want to, you can put your tool, your slicking tool. Where's mine at? What to do with it? I just had it. Well, yeah. Anyway, right here, I put this in my drill press over there, and wet the edges of it and smooth it down. And then that'll have it. Now then, this is 10 times stronger than the 8/9 weight will be. The glue, it's impossible to tear it loose once it gets stuck together. So let this tack off there a little bit better. But anyway, it's got that piece of nylon in there to help strengthen it. And it being a low weight leather, I will lay a piece of pasteboard or a little piece of cardstock on behind it there, right there. That's all you need. And I'm going to go over it with the with the lambskin in there. So anyway, let me get on and get these two right here, and I'll come back to this video the further along I get with it and everything. I'll show you how I do all of the sheath work, or this of leather type, and then once I get the knives out and get them going so to where I need to make Kydex sheaths, I'll come back and show that one and detail that one out pretty good there for you. So anyway, I hope this will help, and like I said, I'll keep adding to this one, make it probably a week and a half long. But anyway, I'll come back when I got some more to show.